I'm AJ McLaughlin.
I'm Ryan Ruiz.
I'm DJ Rich.
I'm Ruben Cesar Telford.
I'm Clinton Martinez.
And we are the hosts of Opinions and Consequences, the podcast, the show where your opinions can lead to consequences. So, choose your words wisely. Enjoy the show. Hey. Oh. Diddy Bob. Oh, shit, man. Listen, man, welcome back to another episode of Opinions and Consequences, episode 146. Listen, guys, this episode title is Tricking and Treating. Tricking or Treating. Part 2. I should say part 2. Listen, I got two gentlemen here as guests. I got my man AJ back in the building. What's the word? How you? And I got Mr. John. What's up, baby? Strongest man out here, man. That's crazy, man. What's up, baby? How you doing? What's up with you? I mean, I'm good. Oh, first and foremost, you know what I mean? These hats, you guys see these hats, man. These are unrecognizable hats on the show, but shout out to ANC, the supplement store. Shout out to Peter.
Yep, that's our sponsor today.
Okay, all right. You can see who goes there. He got a membership.
A little bit.
He said a little bit. What's the word, gents? How you doing, man? How was your summer?
It was good. Sad it's over, you know?
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm a big summer guy. I function well in the hot weather.
I feel like you is that the time that you feel like you're more adventurous?
I can just wear a tank top, right?
You see that?
So
You
that
see
works
people?
for me.
He said, yo, if I could wear a tank top everywhere.
That's it.
Where's the craziest place you wore a tank top at? What would you say? Don't say a funeral, because John, I will.
No,
fight
I
you.
haven't worn one yet. But you know, it's for me
Not yet,
something
it's
I
on
should
the
look
list.
into.
He's like someone. He's like, you know what? If I wore a tuxedo shirt,
Bro went to the gym. We had to all wear. Yeah. Craziest spot.
I don't know, dude. I fucking wear these things everywhere. I don't.
like a wedding, like
No. I like to dress up and look good. But,
Okay.
I mean, I'll basically wear this thing everywhere other than like out to dinner.
okay.
But it's under during dinner, just in case.
No, because I haven't been to jail. So when you wear something like this under your shirt, it means you were in jail. You know what I mean? Like a beater or a tank top.
I get it.
I'm not in.
He's like, I'm not in. He's
Yet.
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah. Save it just in case.
oh man, what's up with you, Dave?
I've just been outside, been outside at the clubs during the summertime.
Yeah.
Changing my lifestyle a bit. I mean, I'm typically a homebody. If you didn't know me before this year, like I wasn't outside as I am now. And it's a different journey, but I like the experiences I get to have and the people I get to meet by being outside. Yeah.
So you feel like you've taken a different approach from your previous years, like?
Yeah, I think there's a lot more opportunity by just stepping out and being in that uncomfortable spot rather than being inside or just being around the people you know.
Now, was it a progression to get here, or was it kind of like, yo, you know what, I'm outside?
Yeah, I mean, I've been out since February, every single weekend, just putting in work. And the places where I'm at now, I couldn't even tell you. Like, if I would have told you, oh, you're going to be at these places now, at car shows, at all these clubs, doing all this stuff now, I would have been like, you're a fucking liar. You're a goddamn liar. But I think just a little bit of work, like, I wouldn't be here today.
That's what's up.
I wouldn't be here today if I wasn't venturing out and trying to meet people and trying to be more outside than I was before in previous years.
So you say that you was more of a introvert?
Yeah. I was always, especially when I was DJing, I was always in the booth. So now you get to see the outside of, what happens in these sections. You know, what, because a lot of these people are normal people. They're not just people that come out to the club all the time. They have regular ass jobs. So you get to go out and you get to see, this is what you do. This is how you function in life. And I think it's a lot more of you spreading out your wings rather than, we're just going out for drinks. Okay. We're just going out to, go and do crazy things. It's like, you get to go and market yourself.
So you feel like you got a greater sense of appreciation for other people?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely.
Okay. That's what's up, man. That's cool. Yeah. I know you guys both travel.
Yes. I love traveling. Bro. That's my thing. That's
Yo,
my
every
thing.
time I look at John's Instagram, it's either Miami or
I think he
Miami.
was just in
or
Miami.
Yeah, Miami's the go-to.
Yeah.
It is. It really is. It's the go-to.
Where's your go-to spot in Miami? Like where?
Honestly,
like for the people out there.
When I go to Miami, I just sort of transport whatever I'm doing here, there. You know, I like to go out to eat. I like to eat good. I like to hit the gym. There's a few gyms out there, Boxer Gym,
Okay.
Evolution. You know what I mean?
Like, are you in like the Wynwood area? You in the Brickell? You in
Wynwood's
White-
good. I go to Wynwood. I was just in Miami last week. I hit up Wynwood a few times. I like Brickell. And there was a few spots. I hit up Del Rey. I like Del Rey. It's a little more
Rey,
chill, a little
Del
more
Rey.
laid back. Some good places to eat. Fort Lauderdale. I mean, South Florida, I love it.
Before I get to like, do you feel like the vibes are more in your favor over there versus here?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
people, women in general are more open to communication, if that makes sense, right?
Okay. So they're more. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Why is that though? Why is that? Can we talk about that?
You know, there's a lot of competition
Ooh.
down there, right? There's a lot of competition. So if you have,
True though.
so if we push it to a subject, a woman, right? If you have a woman, let's say she's a 9 here.
Oh no, she's a 4.
Oh yeah,
She's a 4.
Miami 4.
She's a 4 or 5,
Yeah.
right? And then,
Solid 4.
I mean, and you got dimes down there that are nice, sweet, engaging, will talk to you. And that woman who thinks she's a 10 here or a 9 here is
Yeah.
got her
Well,
nose in the air.
She got to humble herself.
Yeah.
She got to humble herself. Now, do you think? I know you go to Miami too. Do you go to the same?
I went
like,
earlier
areas?
this year. I just went to Brickell and Miami Beach. Or South Beach, right?
South
Like,
Beach,
yeah, it's a different feel. I can completely agree. Even locally, right? So I came from Central Mass, and then I moved over here. So when you move from Central Mass to over here, Central Mass 5 might be a Boston 3, 2, right? Like, and even a Boston 7 or a Boston 10 is a Miami 7. Right? Miami 7 is a 10 is a fucking
or
Russian.
she could be a sleeper first rounder.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a lot of sleeper.
Sure.
There's a
Sure.
lot
There
of
is,
sleeper.
yeah.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Where it's just kind of like, oh,
But there's definitely
where have you been at? You know what I mean?
more
Where have you
akin
been
to
hiding?
what
Where
he
have you
said
been hiding?
is like there's levels to it. There's levels to this shit, especially where you're at, because there is an abundance. I'll go to some clubs and where we might be some of the, I would say, more attractive guys at a certain spot. You go to a different club, oh, you're below fucking average, and they got money, right? So you're not even playing in the same field.
Yeah, I do feel like, it's Boston's very I guess diverse.
Yeah.
Diverse in the sense that you could go to Scorpion Bar and then switch up and go down the street to Cabo.
Cabo, yep.
These are his spots.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then you
I know
will
these
see
places.
that transition. You're like, oh, some place you might have to really try hard. And in other places,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
might just be bringing you appetizers every 2 minutes, meaning the
Yeah.
females are like, hey, what's up? And you're like, no, thank you. I don't want no hors d'oeuvres. Like, you know what I mean? But
Also different when the lights come on. When the lights come on,
it's a lot different.
it's so different.
But I got some good night vision, bro. So
Yeah.
I got
No,
some good-
I got humbled one time. Very fucking humble. So we go out every single weekend. We got girls always with us. I have a buddy that he dates, girl very similar to you, right? Like just fucking bad bitches all the time, right? And so I bring out 3 that I thought was bad. I was like, yo, these are bad. They actually all go to the gym, right? And this is why it's gym related, all right? And I bring out, and I'm like, yo, these are Colombian fucking. All Colombians, actually. All Colombians. And I think like El Salvadorian, right? Really bad. Really bad. And, he's scoping out the crowd. And I'm like, yo, you're not feeling nothing? Like, what's going on? And he's like, nah, like, they're not really anything here. There's not really anything here. I was like, okay, like, I brought 3. Like, what's up with this? He's like, oh, they're like a 7.5. And I was like, damn, bro. I was like, damn, because there's different levels to it.
Yeah.
There's levels to it. And then I was like, fuck, if they're 7, you know, and then I talked to my other boy and I was like, yo, I told him the same story. He's like, 7 for Boston is not bad. I was like,
but to be fair, no, that's true though. But to be fair, like I feel like the beauty's in the animal. Like, your 6 might be my 8. You know what I mean? Your 8 might be my 4.
Yep.
Like, and then, you know what I mean? Obviously, we got to take into consideration. We got to take consideration frame. We got to take consideration a lot of other things like personality and all that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? That could boost up the ratings that you can't even see.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So,
do we care about how much they make? If I meet a bad bitch at fucking Starbucks, do I give a fuck about how much they make?
Okay.
This is a good question.
I see where we're going. Because, guys, we're going to be talking about all of this during this show, and I see where they're going. I see where they're going with this. It doesn't matter for a male.
No.
Yes,
because
right
males are always supposed to be, you know, the provider. Like, we don't look at it as
1,000%.
Like, you're going to help me.
1,000%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're with me. So, like, my whole thing is just like this. As us being providers, we're never looking at the sense like, oh, this is what you got going on.
Yeah, never. I don't give a damn what you got.
However, for females, and some may disagree and say, no, that's not how I operate and stuff like that. But I do feel like for a lot of females, it's like, oh, they will hit you with the, oh, I don't want a bum.
For an American-born female, yes, I would say 95% of them.
Talk to them, John.
Right? They're on this path.
Talk to 'em.
Right? I think that's why you have your passport boys now.
Yeah.
You know?
And a lot of people hate him. There's a lot of people that hate. They'll be like, oh, wow, I can't believe he went out there and spent X, Y, and Z on this female. And like, sis.
It's just a different thing. You know, you got men looking for a more traditional type of thing, right? You know, you got the affectionate, loving type of woman down there.
Well, if we're going to be traditional and be that provider,
there you go.
What am I looking for? I'm not looking for another dude.
Yeah.
I don't want another dude I got to fight in the house all day.
This is
Talk
true.
to me.
You know, I want
This
something
is
that's
true.
like, I come home, I've been working, fighting all fucking day. I don't want to go home and fight.
Peace.
Right? Like, I want to come home to, like you said, that peace. I don't want to come home and argue all day. Like, God damn, I don't want to fucking be home. I want to be out at the bar with somebody else.
Listen, we're going to get right into it, people. Listen, man, the question of the episode, we're going to start with this, man. Listen, gentlemen, I'm going to ask you this, and I need your feedback. Is tricking the new love language? Is tricking the new love language? Talk to me.
Can you give me some premise on this?
Okay, tricking. My definition of tricking is like, listen, if you are out here spending money on an individual to gain more benefits, to gain more attention, to up your advantage.
Ooh, this is where we have that.
Tricking the new love language. Talk to me.
I think if you're an ugly motherfucker, it might be a way to go, right? But if you got some shit working for you, your personality, your looks, your appearance.
You're funny.
You're funny.
Right.
Funny is important. Your fitness level.
Bingo.
All right? I think those can play in your favor.
Oh, no, definitely. That's 1,000%. That definitely can play in your favor. But I feel like no matter what, you have to spend money. Like,
regardless.
To be fair, regardless.
Regardless.
And you know, everybody has their definition of tricking. I feel like everybody has their definition. Like, you know what I mean? My definition of tricking might be like, oh, I bought her a new car.
That's true.
That's nasty.
That's tricky. But taking a woman to dinner and paying
That's
for
standard.
some,
I feel like that's not a. I personally don't feel like tricking is taking a female out to dinner or some event or anything like that, because that's usually the common
norm.
thing, the norm to do. But I feel like the unnormal, where you're like, you know what I mean? Oh, I was thinking about you. I bought you this bracelet from Tiffany.
Ugh, disgusting.
You're a nasty individual.
Yeah.
You should be arrested.
Yeah.
Immediately.
I don't remember. I thought about this the other day. I don't remember the last time I bought flowers. I don't know. So we have a.
You're gonna work.
No. All right.
You do.
You need to be better.
So-
John said you need to do better. He's like, I'm gonna talk to you after this.
I haven't bought flowers for 2 years.
Well, him and I
think.
have these talks all the time.
We have a debating So I need you to go first. I need you to go
sort of a
first.
different view.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
So
what is your
he has a
vision?
little bit more traditional.
I'm a more traditional, old-fashioned type of person.
Not
You
mad at
ask a
that.
woman out, you're paying. You know what I mean? You're doing the little things. You open the
Cool.
door. You're a gentleman.
Yeah.
Those are the things I was raised, on. I enjoy doing. They make me feel good if I like the person.
Okay, and you know what I love that you said about that is it's that's your standard. So now, hear me out. Walk with me. His standard might be this female's premium. Because you got to understand something. Like, a lot of times people don't understand, like, I feel like your level, your standard of living, you do this all the time. You're not going out of your way to do this. A lot of people don't understand that. Like, I'm not going out of my way to do this. Like,
No,
I mean,
this
I
is
go out
this
to
is
dinner by
normal.
myself.
Yeah.
bingo.
Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But somebody else may be looking at this like, oh my God,
yeah.
he's going above and beyond. Like, no, sis,
No.
you're getting the bare minimum
Yeah.
from me.
This is basic. We all got to eat. You know what I mean? So
But for somebody else, they're like,
yeah.
oh my God, I'm gonna tell John I want to marry him.
No, but it be like that sometimes because I sit back and I'm like, I don't ever bring out girls to do things I don't want to fucking do, right? Like it's gonna be I'm doing this, and if you accompany with me, we're gonna have a good time, right? I'm not gonna go out of my way to break that standard of things that I would do as a baseline, right? But on the other side of things, I don't know. I just sit back and I'm like, if I'm talking to someone seriously, then I'll look for cues. Like, does she? It's not that I'm not paying, right? Especially for the initial date or so. But I look for, is she offering to chip in? Is she offering to do it? Just because I like to.
I find that as disrespect.
Okay, talk about it though.
I do. No, it's just old-fashioned things, man.
I
No
just,
problem, sir.
If a man is asking you out, you
you
pay,
pay, right? But I look for it as like, if she's like, I got the next one, then that's a green flag to me.
I'll tell you what I do. I do little secret moves, and I'll call ahead and have that bill paid for before we even go to dinner.
See, he's a savage.
Yeah.
This is what people. All right, guys, listen. I'm gonna tell
I
you right now.
assault in
This is
different
this is a side note, guys. This is the person you gotta watch out for because see, he elevates that level and it goes from damn to damn.
Well, I make a
you know-
game out of it. You know what I mean? Like
And
you
that's-
gotta
and
outdo. You want to pay? You have to outdo me to pay for my meal. You have to be
And that's
really
nasty.
sneaky. Yeah, you got to be really sneaky.
See, John's a strategist. Like, you know what I mean? But if he has it down packed, people, he got it down packed. But I hope you guys are taking notes. But so, wait, hold on. Wait, let's double back to the question. But do you think tricking is a new love language? Do you feel that everybody, like, and like I said, tricking is biased on based off however you define it. But do you feel that generally females out here want you to do the most?
I think it depends on her standard. That's that baseline, right? Because I think that going back to, so now if you're in a situation where you're a female and you're getting dinners paid for, right? And you're going out and you're in Lambos, or you're going out to Miami, you're going out to Dubai and all this shit, your standards are gonna be fucking high.
You're getting accustomed to certain things.
Right, right. Because even for me, I like my new standard is this baseline where I like when girls do this shit, right? Because they're putting in that work for me the same way I put it in for them. It's less transactional, more relational. So for me, it's a different standard, but for them, maybe it is tricking is the standard because now, especially for the younger girls, you see all this stuff, right? They've been all over the world. I'm like, God damn, like, you know what I mean? Like,
It is
and
true.
how is this happening? Right? Because tricking at some, either way, at the bare minimum, you're spending time, right? Time that I could be spent making money, that could be
correct,
spent
correct,
making
correct,
money,
correct.
They're
right?
also putting mileage on the vehicle.
Right,
They are
right.
putting mileage
At
on
the
the
bare
vehicle.
minimum, at the
putting
bare minimum,
mileage.
right? So something is always transactional or you're tricking. Something is getting paid for, right? In some way, it's time, money, it's some fucking way. But at the end of the day, it's like, how much are you willing to sacrifice for the person that you're with? Because if I don't like the girl, we'll kind of like, it'll be a disproportionate balance. But then if I like you, then we're kind of like meeting halfway. Or I might do a little bit more because I'm like, okay, like I want more time. But it's not going to be too much because the moment for me, the moment that you start treating them a little bit different, they peep that. They're like, oh, like he's giving me this princess treatment. He really likes me. I could kind of take advantage because they're wicked. They're way more developed, especially emotionally, than we are. So I could see that point. That's why I always go for that transaction, the relation over transaction. That's why we have the difference of opinion on this part. For longevity in a relationship. For longevity in a relationship.
He's got some good points, right? So I think him and I just see things a
little bit different.
So listen, guys, before
Same
we end the show, guys,
we're on the same page, of course.
Listen, before we end the show, guys, we are going to tell each other what is the most tricking that we've done. Like the craziest trick move we ever done before the show ends. Yeah, you just think about that. Think about that. Yo, he's like,
because I think we've been in like bad places.
Yo,
rough.
we've all been in a situation where we're like, I forced it, bro. Like, and you're just like, you know what I mean? Like, this was. I went above and beyond.
Yeah, when you go home and you say, "Well, I'm a fucking."
Yep.
I'm an idiot.
Okay,
I'm
an
idiot.
We're gonna tell you guys before we end. Listen, let me ask you guys this: is spending money to look successful, clothes, cars, watches, treating yourself, or tricking society into believing you made it? Is that, once again, guys, is spending money to look successful on clothes, cars, watches, treating yourself, or tricking society into believing you made it? Talk to me.
You go first on this one.
Okay. So I sit on a double standard with this, right? Just because I sit back with a lot of DJs, rappers, people that own restaurants. Right? It's trick until you got it, right? It's like
fake it till you make
fake it till you make it, right? So for me, I think on the other side, like, oh, why are you flashing out if you don't got it, right? Because then when the real situation happens where you need to pop out, it's like,
Correct.
damn, I ain't got no money, right? But on the other side, if your goal is to grow your brand and all this other stuff, it's been proven time and time again. I think you could just look at rappers for the bare minimum, right? Crazy chains, out in a certain lifestyle. People want to be like this person, so they're going to try to go and emulate this lifestyle so that others can follow.
Yeah, but those are sheep.
Right.
Those are sheep.
But I think at the bare minimum is like, don't trick if you don't got it. Because then the situation comes and you're in a section, you're doing some crazy shit, you're out of the restaurant, you're like, you know, I propose that I look like a certain way on this, you know, this application, but in real life, this ain't me.
The people I know with real money, you don't know they have money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Those are the ones that get up. Listen, you're at a table of 20 people. They get up. They pay for the whole dinner. They leave. They don't say anything.
At all.
You don't even know what happened.
They got mismatching shirt.
Yeah.
Pants.
Yeah. They got the New Balance shoes on. You know what I mean? They might have a rip in their shirt.
But everybody knows them at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Everybody knows them.
Everybody knows them.
Everybody's shaking their hand. Yeah.
Everybody, and they're like, what is going on? Like, why is everybody shaking their hand? Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, yo.
I have a great bullshit detector with this stuff. I really
You know,
do.
I feel like a lot of times we all have indications on, like, you know, you can't sell me bullshit. We know the prices type shit.
Yeah.
Like, we have that, like, where you could tell if someone's, like, either just selling themselves way too high, or you're like, yo, bro, you're doing way too much.
Yeah.
I mean, you have your outliers, but generally, super, super wealthy people are very humble. You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, and I feel like once you get in that space of, like, you've accomplished everything in life, where you bought the yacht, you bought the mansion, you bought you bought your dream car, you bought your dream everything. It's kind of like, all right, I'm over this.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But I feel like you have to get to that point where you are now comfortable with just living with yourself.
I think that for all of us, you should be comfortable with yourself, living with yourself.
Yeah.
No, I think so too. And I'm with you on that. But, like,
that's a whole nother topic. That's a crazy nother topic.
So, but do you think that, coming back to the question, do you think that it's treating to do this for each other? Like, you know what I mean? And I'm biased on it too. I do feel like everybody deserves nice things. I do believe, like, if you're like this, you know what? Fuck it. I've worked hard. I'm gonna go buy me those red bottoms.
That's fine, but not if you can't make your rent next month.
And that's That's adult.
Yeah.
That's being an adult. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you are sacrificing more for little, for less, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for you to blow the bag on this, and then next thing you know, you have to worry about.
I think a
this
lot
in
of
the back
people
end.
do though, and I've been a person that's done the same thing, right?
Yeah.
You go out, you spend a crazy amount of money, and then you're like, damn, like, what was I doing, right? Like I wasn't. You're tricking like you got it, but at the time you probably shouldn't have to.
I
Shouldn't
had
have
those days
right?
when I was younger. You know, fly down to Miami, spend 5 G's on clothes, come home, be like, damn.
Yeah,
I ain't got
You know,
nothing.
21. I just spent 5 G's on fucking clothes.
yeah.
I'm eating
yeah.
ramen noodles.
I'm eating ramen noodles tonight.
Celeste pizza. But and that's what I'm saying though. I feel like what do you feel that for you guys? What do you think is a happy medium?
I think you always gotta work on your bag, right? You always gotta be expanding your bag. But in the process of doing that, I think it's good to do nice things
For yourself.
for yourself, right? You want the Rolex, you want the nice car, you want the nice house. I think those things are important markers in somebody's life, right? Right? Things to your goals, things to progress to. You know, this is what I want. I'm working towards this. Not, hey, I'm going to buy this and I'm going to figure out everything else after.
Yeah, I'll work. I'll just pick up more hours.
Yeah.
you know, I'll work.
Right?
I'll get another job.
I like it. I like it. Let me ask you guys this. Yeah, because this is gonna get nitty gritty.
It's like J's with no car. You keep buying J's, but you don't
And
got
you have
no
no
fucking
car,
car.
yeah.
And you're walking. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Or if you're on a bus, or you know,
Yeah.
it don't make sense. Like you got this crazy Birkin bag, but
Yeah.
you're sitting next to me on
Your
the
phone's
train.
fucking
Yeah,
cracked.
you got a Birkin bag and you're sitting next to me on the train. Fake.
Yeah, I got bigger things to talk
It
to.
doesn't
you
even
about.
matter if it's fucking real, right? It's like why?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It
Why?
doesn't. At this point in time, you should be taking an Uber or something like
Yeah.
that. If you really got it like that, you should never be like. And I'm not. Listen, guys. No disrespect for people that take public transportation, but if you got a Birkin bag that costs X, Y, and Z, you shouldn't be on a train. And that's just me.
Also,
That's
more
just me.
fucking danger because then it's a
Correct. You're gonna
lot
get robbed.
other
You're gonna
people
get
that
robbed.
don't give a fuck trying
Wait,
to take
we
your
have
shit.
a couple more gifts from Peter
We do.
at ANC. Yeah, we have a couple of these keychain belts.
I swear for Lord, yo, listen, Peter. Like I don't know
Peter
what
hooked
John's
us up.
doing.
You
I
get
don't
the
know-
pink one, AJ.
John's.
Perfect. I needed
Look,
this.
it's like a belt keychain. It's a weightlifting belt. It's like a
a weight
weightlifting
belt,
That's what's
no?
up. That's what I like that, man.
Because
Thanks,
he's
Peter.
affiliated with Cardillo, and Cardillo does the belt. They sell them at ANC, right?
That's crazy, you know. Like, fun fact, I've never used a weight belt. That's crazy.
I just got a
Only,
new
Wow,
one.
you
only
of all
time I
people?
did. No, only
You
time
of
I
all
used.
And you do
It's
some
crazy,
crazy
No, no,
yeah.
no, but the only time I use it, and I'll show you the video, is when I picked up a car.
Oh, bro,
But this
get
is neither here
get
nor-
out of here, bro.
I feel bad
Get
for
it.
that car.
Yeah, he's like, fuck the car.
Yo, my man is strong.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yo,
he's strong.
All right, listen. We're gonna get right into it. Is paying for dates a real investment in the relationship, or just temporary rent for their time? Talk to me. Get stupid. Yeah.
You want to start on this? You want me to go?
Yeah. Now we getting it.
AJ, you can roll into it, and I think I
Okay,
can
fuck
add
it.
into
Let's-
what you
So
have to say
first of
about
all,
it.
I think that dating's a hobby. It's a big hobby, right? It's,
Okay.
You're spending money on something else that you could spend money on your car. You could spend money on anything.
Yes.
It's another hobby. So I think the first point.
It's a
I
good way
had-
to look at it. This
Yeah.
is a good
That's
way
good.
to look at
The
it.
first thing I even posted the other day was like, what is your goal? Right? If your goal is just to go out and have fun and chill with a bunch of women and do whatever you want, that's cool. Like that's cool. Like that's your goal. If your goal is to go out and date and now you're like, okay, I'm now turning this hobby into something that I have a goal towards, then you're paying for dates, you're going out, you're doing all this stuff. Just know that you have a goal in mind. Don't go out and just waste a whole bunch of money on prospects.
Sure.
That you're just wasting time and money.
You have to really evaluate these
have that
prospects.
foundation before anything. Because yes, I do enjoy having women around all the time, but at the same time, like I said, if it's not investing in you and you don't have a goal in mind, you're just living out. You're doing nothing. You're just tricking for fucking. I don't even know what you're doing.
Okay, no, I'm with you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. But however, let me take this. Looking at the glass half empty, half full. What if you invested and you're like, all right, cool. I like her. I'm really feeling these vibes. I really like this. I want to go ahead with this, boom, boom. But however, she doesn't envision it the same way.
Oh, leave her.
Goodbye.
But no, but
Yeah,
no,
leave her.
Goodbye.
But see, that's the thing, though. So like,
But you
my
got to
thing
pick
is
up
like-
on these cues.
Yeah.
No. You gotta pick up on the
Initially.
cues on the
Yeah.
first date. Of course,
Yeah.
you're gonna pick up these cues on the first date. But at the same time, it just comes back to it where it's just like, wow, I just paid for her time. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like I just paid for to just keep her attention.
This is
because
good.
because you got to think about it. Like, all right, first things first. Guess what happens? Where are you taking her?
first date?
No.
Yeah,
But-
first
but-
date.
Okay, but John, but that's what I'm saying to you. That first date indicator.
This is easy. This is easy.
But see, but that's what I'm saying though.
The gym.
Where you taking her? Where you taking?
The gym.
No, seriously.
Restaurant
No,
vibes.
no.
Where you
no.
taking her? Where you
No,
taking
no,
her?
restaurant,
bar.
no. First date
Talk to
is
me. Talk to him.
first date is simple things, right? First date is coffee.
Yeah.
It's go for
Correct,
a walk.
correct.
You want to
correct.
get an ice cream.
Let's go to the beach.
Let's go to the beach.
Yeah,
It's
just
simple
hang out.
things, right? You get to
Yeah.
know the person.
Okay,
if
listen,
they're
look-
not, listen, if they're not interested in doing something like that, where you're getting to know each other, and they want to go to Ocean Prime or this expensive restaurant and
Yeah.
because they're looking for something transactional where you might
Okay.
not be looking for that, right? You might be looking to get to know the
Yeah.
person.
And then you
Oh,
could
well,
look at that's not a coalescing goal. We don't have the same goal in mind. Your goal is to go out and get wine to dine. Mine is to find out how you tick.
And not only that, if shit ain't ticking, it's an easy escape.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, coffee, ice cream, walk, beach. Whatever. Oh, I gotta go. I got something to do. You know what I mean?
Okay, now let's give some insight. Let's give some game for the people that live in Boston.
Not too much game.
No, not too much game. People that live in Boston, wintertime. We're in the wintertime. Where are you? Wintertime. Where are you taking them? This is what I'm saying. You got.
Yeah.
Coffee, man. Coffee is
Okay.
the
Coffee.
go.
No. Coffee. All right.
Coffee
cool.
shop. You gotta figure out a couple of your own spots, right? You know,
Yep. Fair.
you sit down for an hour. You get some coffee.
Okay. Here's my stats. I'm not a good talker. I ain't got a good personality.
That's a lie.
I'm
That
actually,
is a fucking lie.
No, he's saying
John,
his
John. I'm
stats.
saying here's the stats for a person that's viewing and listening. I'm an extrovert. I'm shy.
Okay.
Where are you suggesting this person take that or do with that person? Like, you know what I mean? Because
It's gotta be very basic.
But no, it
Yeah.
has to be basic. But here's the thing, though. A lot of people, viewers, listeners, people that have personality. You got personality. You got personality. You got humor. You got humor. We could
I'm
manage.
retarded. He's retarded.
Yeah, we could manage in different areas. We bring the vibes where other locations set the vibes. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm
so
always bringing the vibes.
okay then, see, but that's what I'm saying
Always.
to you. That's what I'm saying. But for the people that don't know how to bring the vibes, where do you gentlemen suggest they should go?
I suggest they
Or do-
work on themselves so they can bring the vibes.
So there's
Thanks,
that,
John.
right?
John said you need to work on yourself.
There's feeling comfortable in yourself, right? But then there's also, you need to also be outside. And the reason being is because confidence is built through practice,
Yep.
right? So you're not going to, you can go and work on yourself at home all day, but then you go out to the bar and you still have this approach anxiety, right? Where you still have stuff that's going on. So you need to break that shell of just going out. So I think the bar, any bar is an okay place. Even going out, actually, it depends. Like I said, your goal. I think the bar is okay for practice. If
To
you're
what? Meet randoms?
random and just talk and get your conversation on.
All right. I mean,
Really,
if that's what you're,
break that shell, and then once you progress from there, then you could start going out to other places, right?
I think the younger guys have a real problem with,
Oh, they do. They do, because-
with approaching women cold, you know?
They definitely do.
Whereas when you get a little older, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I told you guys earlier about Babe Ruth, right?
Yeah, it's comfort.
He was the home run leader, but he also led in strikeouts. So you can't be afraid to just put that shit out there.
It's like you have to realize you have to be comfortable being like, had a bad game. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yo,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah, I'm gonna have a better game tomorrow.
stats.
You're
you know
not
what I mean?
gonna
At
hit
the
a
end of
home
the
run every
night,
time, right?
Got two locked eyes.
Well, my thing is like, when you go in and do something, did you die? If not, then it probably wasn't that bad.
You're never dead,
right?
unless
If
you're
not-
fucking dead, right?
Right.
And then
So,
you're not
and
gonna know
even
you're
then you wouldn't give a fuck because
Yeah.
you're dead. So it's
Yeah.
like, did it kill you? No. So you can go up and talk to her. If she says she don't like you or she has a boyfriend, whatever,
That's
just
fine.
move on. Who gives a fuck?
That's fine. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's probably better off that way than you trying extra and then getting played later on down the line.
I'm with you. My advice to all those extroverts out there, guys, people that don't have the vibes, that can't bring the vibes, I think that you need to go into a setting that actually allows you to assist with the vibes. Like these two gentlemen are saying, like, you know, go somewhere interactive. I would go somewhere where you would have to do more things together, where it's
Like what? Bowling?
like all right, perfect example, like level 99 or something like that. You know what I mean? Like a place that it allows you to like have this communication where you guys got to figure out something together, and you
Like
know,
escape
you
room?
got escape
Like
room.
stuff-
Like, you know
okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
That, I feel like that would be a beneficial.
That's actually a cool first place to bring somebody. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, escape room. Yeah, that's cool.
You see what I'm saying?
It's a little gay, but it's cool.
Yeah.
But
that's what
something
I'm
in
saying,
your
but that's what I'm saying.
wheelhouse
Like,
that's
so,
not
like-
weird to
So,
you.
yeah,
if you go out.
because
like if we go
yes.
out to some like spa and I'm like, this ain't even me, then like, why are you there?
yeah, like I'm not taking you to dinner. I don't have nothing to talk about. I'm not gonna make you laugh. Like
Dinner is a very intimate thing.
it's super intimate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got to be really into somebody to want to take them.
It's almost like an interview,
Yeah, no,
right?
it's
like
super
you're
intimate.
It's
like,
almost like an
I
interview,
want to get
exactly.
close to you. I want to drink. I want to
Yes.
have a good time with you. If we
Yes.
had dinner, it's like this, right?
Well,
like
I'm
we're
Italian,
just talking.
so eating is a very intimate thing in general. So
Yeah, so it's like, and it's more family oriented.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Okay, let me ask you guys this: if you spend money on someone and expect something in return, is it tricking
Oh,
or is it transactional
Ooh.
honesty?
I'm so in on this.
Okay,
I'm
okay
so
then.
in on
Okay,
this.
hold on. I'm gonna say it
He's
again.
got a lot to say.
If
He's
spend-
got a lot
if
to
you
say.
spend money on someone and expect something in return, is it tricking or transactional honesty? Talk to
So-
me, AJ. He's ready. He's locked and
Yeah,
loaded.
yeah, he
This
is.
is called.
Look,
This is
Look,
called.
look, he's grabbing the chair. hard.
This is called covert contracts, and I think a lot of guys get this fucked up. A lot of nice guys get this really fucked up. They think that because I do something, you owe me something. Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely the fuck not. If you're doing something for somebody, it should be out of your heart, right? It
Right.
should be
Dude, me
completely
and you
like
could
if
not see
I
more
lose
eye to
something,
eye. Yeah.
if I lose, don't give what you don't have, right? So like if I lose something out of this transaction
Venture.
that we had,
Yep,
this
yep, yep,
venture,
yep,
whatever
yep,
it
yep,
is,
yep.
that's okay because I was gonna do it anyways.
prepared
I was
for it,
gonna
yeah.
like this is all love. It's okay. I didn't lose anything. But now if I'm giving more and I'm giving more, then there's this expectation that you have, and that expectation is never gonna get fulfilled, and then you build resentment. Right, so you need to go out and just do what you love, and if someone doesn't fuck with you, that's okay. That's completely okay. It's like I wish you the best. Like
You couldn't have said it any better, buddy. That's the way that I operate. Seriously.
So you're speaking in terms of just general life.
yeah, but
That's what- okay,
especially
okay,
with
okay.
dating, especially with dating.
With
So many
dating,
dudes
I-
are like, I took you out to dinner, I
Yeah,
bought you
yeah.
flowers,
No, I know, I
opened your door, I did all this.
And
And then I didn't get to have sex. It's like, bro, like, why were you expecting this?
But you know what? I feel like a lot of times, a lot of different females create that atmosphere.
I mean, you got to be able to see this.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying.
You
to you.
got to be, and this is from
but-
experience.
And that's where
what I'm
the
saying to
numbers
you.
come
but
in.
that-
Yeah,
and
that's
that's
where,
what
like,
and
the-
that's what it
yeah.
is, though. But I feel like certain people create that atmosphere where it's just kind of like, that's the vibes I was getting from you. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm with you. And I'm with you. I'm totally with you. Whereas it comes down to it, where it's just like, yo, listen, if I do something for you, it's out of kindness of my heart. Like, yo, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Correct.
I'm not like, you know what I mean? I'm not going above and beyond. Like I said, like we was just talking about our standards. This is my standard. I'm
all
not,
love.
I'm not doing nothing crazy. Like you're like, oh damn, like yo, hey, you're going above and beyond. And I'm like,
No.
what are you
Yeah, I'm
talking
never
about?
really going into anything with any expectations, right? I'm doing everything
As you shouldn't.
that I want to do. This is how I operate.
Correct.
Right? So, whatever happens after that happens, but,
But that's what I'm saying, and I'm with you on that. Like my whole thing is just like we should not have to go into things expecting something in return.
Well, I think as a guy, you have to also look at how many times you might get burnt by doing
And-
things
and-
like that,
and
and,
I-
how
and-
many times do I touch the stove until I'm like, yo, I'm done
Now-
getting burnt, right? Like you have to come back and be like,
Okay.
like this isn't what I'm expecting. I'm
And it's
coming out
true.
for this. I'm coming out for you. If I'm expecting something out of somebody, like it's always gonna fail. And especially, okay, if you're doing things and you're trying to get that person to be on your side, or you're trying to get that person to change, that means you really don't even like them for who they are, right?
This is
Because they
true.
weren't gonna sleep with you in the first place, and now you're doing all this extra work. That's weird, bro. Like,
Yeah, straight up, bro.
Yeah.
just do what you love, and if they go and move along with your whole process, the things you got going on, that's a plus. But if you're going out expecting shit,
Those are the people that I would particularly want in general, right?
Yeah.
Somebody that wants to
even
know
regular,
you
yeah,
or be about how you operate, right?
Correct,
Not
correct.
to be, not to like this fake thing, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Right? Does that make sense?
No, it makes perfect sense. And it's one of those things where it's just like after a while, like you guys are both saying, like you have to figure out, are they with me for the long term or are they with me for the short term?
Well, you'll never know about the long term.
Yeah.
but
You
the
never know about the
midterm-
long
the
term.
midterm,
Midterm.
the midterm,
Yeah.
right? Because things happen, people change.
I think either way, as long as you're on your path,
Correct.
whether or not they choose to be on your boat is how things operate.
So
And
let-
if they don't choose, it's okay. You can jump off the boat.
All right, so-
I got my own boat that's going straight to
I
this
got the
place.
dinghy. Take me right to the shore. Get to my other boat.
All right,
Yeah.
so scenario. All right, for a gentleman or lady that has been going through demise of dating, hasn't seen the results. They've done all the due diligence by, paying for that person, paying for this person, paying for this person, but haven't seen those results. What advice do you give to them?
I think that you need to up your selection game process, right? If your
Okay.
results aren't panning out for you, you need to really look at yourself.
Yeah.
Do you need to up? Hold on. Do you think it's up or down?
think you-
Yourself, like
I
you're
think
saying.
you need
yeah.
to look at yourself and say,
It's
what-
never their fault.
right. And what do I really want?
Yeah.
It isn't their fault, right? It's
Correct.
You got to look at yourself
You're the common denominator.
and what are you bringing to the table, right?
But that's what I'm saying though. So like, you know what I mean? Say if I go on 5 dates and I've missed on 5 dates.
Ugh. If I miss after
You see
one
what I'm
day,
saying? That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying though, because there's-
Five?
there's
that's a
people
long
out
time.
there.
No,
There's
I've seen
people out there.
no.
That's
He has a
people out
point
there. There's
because
people
I
out there,
seen a
bro.
thing where I've had other girls tell me like, oh, dudes have had a 5-date rule where if you don't sleep with me in 5 dates, I'm whatever. I'm like, I've never even had to think about this.
No.
But see, but
Ever.
that's what I'm saying, though.
Ever.
No.
Ever.
No.
I've never had to be like, oh, well, if she doesn't sleep with me in 5, bro, what are you thinking about?
You usually know what's up after the first date if
Yeah.
you even want to,
Yeah.
right? Usually you know after the first 10, 15 minutes if you even
Correct.
want to.
Yeah.
Or if she's interested.
Or if there's some sort of future or anything, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be
correct,
sex,
correct,
right?
correct,
So
correct.
Oh, but yeah, because all you gotta do is ask questions. They'll tell you the world.
Yeah, you just gotta know how to ask
They'll
questions.
tell you everything.
And that's
deflect,
what I
too.
feel like,
Yeah.
and that's true. That's true. That's
you
true.
got to
That's
deflect.
true.
When they start asking about you, you ask about that.
Yeah, always. You gotta be a mystery.
People love to talk about themselves,
Oh my god, all the
do.
time.
People
The only thing
love-
they know the most about.
right? People love to talk about themselves. We all do.
And let me. Okay. This is gonna get a little debate-ish,
A little dicey.
a little dicey. Is there a difference between a sugar daddy and a gentleman?
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
I mean, bro,
Really?
we're going
No,
back
no,
to
no,
where
no,
we
no,
began.
no.
Yes.
No. Okay. This is
A sugar daddy?
This is
So tell
and
me your
this-
perspective on this.
My perspective is like this. Okay, you have a female, young female, educated, whatever the case is. She feels that you are like you're supposed to do certain things, right? This is fair. Like so, like my thing is just like this. I pay for your nails to get done, your hair to get done.
Yeah,
I pay
absolutely
for,
not.
Hold
You
on,
pay
hold
for
on.
that
hold
shit.
on.
Okay, no, we gotta listen.
I pay for
I pay for this. I pay for that. Now, depends on how that person defines it. I might just be being a gentleman. Now it depends on how
The
that
standard,
person defines it.
the baseline.
And that's what it is. But
Bill
it depends on
Belichick.
her-
Wait, he's
no,
talking like Bill Belichick
Because
and
you
his
have
like
to-
25-year-old whatever.
Listen, a woman should be able to maintain her look
No,
on
no,
her own.
No, but John, I'm with you on that. But see, that's the problem, though. The problem is like this: the past. The past always haunts the future because guess what? This dude in the past was tricking on this girl that you're now dating.
Well, and that's the thing.
But
This actually happens all the time in my building too.
This is weird.
Yo, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Yeah. We actually started dropping too many gems.
Yeah, we're giving
Oh,
too
he
much.
was
That's
like,
what
this
it
is
is.
like, yo,
too
Yeah.
much shit
The
away.
Illuminati's like
You're giving way
absolutely
too much
fucking
shit
not.
away.
Yo,
Absolutely not.
Hey, how many times this place caught on fire today?
Never.
1, 2, 3, 4 times.
4 times this fucking
shit.
motherfucker
Oh,
caught
really?
on fire.
Four
Yo, yeah.
times. Yo, bro, like they've been
What is
doing
going
this
on?
all day.
Hey, when I pulled up,
People
the
can't
fire
cook in the
department was
microwave?
leaving. They were leaving.
Look how
Oh,
nasty
man,
that is.
gone,
Yo, guys,
gone
I
already.
want you on the camera. Like, that's nasty.
Well, this is motherfuckers.
What was that? 15 seconds and went away.
Yeah,
the whole
bro.
building
They
was
put
going
the
off.
fire out fast. They
Yeah,
weren't good here.
Yeah.
He's like,
They
you know
closed
what?
the microwave. Oh, that's
Proud of you
easy.
guys. Who burnt popcorn? So yeah, coming back to that, like it's just one of those things where it's if you define that as, you know what I mean, you've just left this girl, but you've gave her the world, but now you're with this girl and you're like, whoa, your ex did all of that? AJ did all of that for you?
I think this
Nah,
comes
not
back
me.
to seeing what, for me, I look at things statistically. What is successful and what is not successful. So I've done things where I've saved people from getting their cars repossessed. I've spent money on, when I was younger, right? Like if they were going to school, or I paid all the bills for years, right? And you look at how many times certain situations like this are successful and what you gain in the end, or where you stand in comparison to the other person. You saved this other person from many situations. You did all this stuff for somebody else,
Yeah.
but then you come out of it and you're like, oh, like that person came up and I stayed the same, right? Where you could have taken all of that stuff and put it into yourself, right? So I look back and I'm like, know that you're not going to not do it for somebody else, but there is a different standard, like you're saying. For the millionaire, they don't give a fuck. Like, they're like, oh, I have this girl.
Well, yeah,
You know what I
if
mean?
you got fucking
tricking
65
if you
million,
got it.
right? If you got 65 million,
It is
right?
not tricking if
Yeah,
you got it.
because now that's their new standard. We've gone out to Miami and girls had their whole dinners paid. They were going to clubs, and the dude wasn't even. He was out here in Boston. Everything was fucking paid for. Everything. Oh, go to this restaurant. Everything's all set. You just gotta go, right? You could bring a friend. They're paid for it too, right? And I just sit back on the other side, like, oh, this is a different standard. It's a different lifestyle, and you kind of have to live with it between your means. And if that
Correct,
girl is
correct.
is expecting these things, then let them be with the dude that's gonna do all those things. But if not, then
So
right?
do you feel like the success level bases on how many attempts you take?
yeah, because you
Okay.
have, like you
No,
said,
that's
like
fair,
you're
that's fair,
gonna
that's fair,
you're
that's
gonna
fair.
fucking
You're gonna
swing until
strike
you
out,
hit.
right?
You're gonna
And
strike
that's
out.
in everything. And most people are gonna fucking fail a million times until you fucking hit it big. The point is that you have to fucking fail. You have, and it's not even, fail is such a bad word. You just have to go through it
You have
and
to
do
learn,
the
right?
trials
You
and
have to learn.
tribulations until, and you're only dumb if you keep doing the same fucking shit. You have to learn from yourself and others.
And pivot, right? Pivot.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
always fucking pivot.
He said always fucking pivot. Okay. Let me ask you guys this. Who's worse? The one tricking or the one happily accepting the trick?
Oh,
Oh, the-
accepted.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
I
it's
feel
a
I
trick.
feel
I
like
think
I
it's
feel
the
like
tricking
I feel-
dudes.
Yeah, I feel like it's half and half. I feel like it's half and half. If you are, because okay, now we're in an age of social media where you have tons of people saying like, oh my god, this dude, he said that he was gonna take me, fly
Goodbye.
me out.
Goodbye.
Yeah, go with him.
Goodbye.
Go with him.
But at the same
Take me
time,
too. Actually, does he
Yeah,
have
no,
two?
actually, yeah. Does he got
Does
two
he have
tickets?
money like that? Like, yo,
my
can he
ass-
take us both?
Listen, my petty ass, I'm like this. Bring me back some. Like, bring me a keychain.
Yeah,
Bring me a shot
yeah.
glass for
Use
my
his
collection.
money and bring us
Bring me a
something.
shot-
To be matter of
Yeah.
fact, we just used one of those shots.
Yeah,
He's like, yo, bring me a shot glass from back, like, you know what I mean? They're like, oh my God. Like, you know what I mean? I'm encouraging you, take this deal.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, it sucks because I don't have your money.
Not yet.
not yet.
Not yet.
Not
But
yet.
at the same time, like you said, like that person that's a 65-year-old millionaire or whoever the case is, you got buku bucks.
Yeah, he's got gray pubes too, though. So
Correct. But at the same time, you could trick off easier than we trick off. We could trick off by saying, hey, our trick off to them is like, oh, what, he's going to take you to a nice steak dinner? Yeah.
That's cool. You're gonna fuck this old guy though,
Yeah. Yeah, it's rough.
right? Or
Rough.
you could be.
Some of them don't though. Just
Some of
feet
them
pics.
don't.
I know girls that make money off of feet pics.
Yeah, but
That's crazy.
Is that the new thing?
Yeah, feet finder.
All right, but that's their
all
own
right.
thing, right? But if you got
Yeah.
some dude,
But let's
paying-
go back to the.
You
Is
got
it?
some dude paying for you and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
You know this. There is some sort of expectation on his
Yeah.
behalf, right?
Is that contract?
Right. So where this girl has to fuck this old dude. Or
Yeah,
you
because the
could
dude isn't dumb. He's not just doing all this shit. He's not a millionaire for no fucking reason.
no,
Right.
no, he's a businessman. This is business.
This is
But
business.
it's just like this. It's like I don't know if you've seen that movie War Dogs with
course.
Jonah Hill and all that
course.
stuff. He went to the club and he said to this chick, he was like, "Yo, what's up? What's your number?" He's like, "This. You know what? Here's $3,000. Let's skip to the 5th date. What's up? Let's go to my house." He said it just like that. Like, yo, like, is it? That's what it is. It's kind of like one of those things where it's just like, bro, like, somebody has that bread.
I don't think you could be
skip
mad
hold on,
either.
No, but that's what I'm saying, John. You could skip the
All right,
bullshit.
listen.
But I don't
Wait,
think
wait.
I don't think you could be
Listen.
mad because I've seen girls at the club that go through and you're trying to talk to them. And they're talking to the old
All
dude,
right, that's
and they're
fine.
outside with the Pagani. You know what I mean?
That's fine.
They're
All right,
getting
listen.
they're locking
That's
in.
fine.
They're
If
locking
you
in. I'm
wanna
happy.
Fucking get pussy that way. That's fine.
Yeah.
Me, I like the whole attraction thing.
I'm
I
with
need
you.
a
Yeah.
girl to be wanting my shit, for me to be into it. Like I can't just fuck to fuck.
No, I'm with
Yeah, yeah.
A girl has to want it. You know what I mean? For
I'm
me
with
to
you.
be in, I can't be. I just couldn't be me myself. I can't.
So you
speak
can't
for
trick.
everybody, right? I can't trick. A girl has to want to fuck.
Okay.
But
for
let's
me
go
be
back to
in
the
it.
is it the guy that's tricking that's the problem, or is it the girl? You said the
That's
girl
happily
that's
accepting the
happily
trick.
accepting this trick.
All right, so maybe I'm 50-50 on this one. Maybe I retract. Maybe I retract. Maybe I retract what I originally said.
Because no, it's true though.
All right, but this is a debate. We're talking
I'm
about.
No, I
right?
know,
And you bring up
It's
points and
50-50.
you're
I think
thinking
it's
about
50-50.
stuff.
I think it's.
I'm on the other side. I think it's purely the guy's problem, right?
You guys holding out
Because
on the juice over there or what?
absolutely, yeah.
You guys trying to look, my shit's empty. Look.
I think it's the guy's problem, right? Because
Make sure you tip your bartender.
Hey, thanks, man. You take personal checks?
I actually do, yeah.
I'm at the bar.
I think it's the guys that create this perpetual problem, right? Because one, they might be spending a lot of money just to get a type of thing, and then the ones that don't spend money might be sitting on the outside like, oh, you're not, I don't got the money to spend. At the end of the day, it's like, it's that expectation thing. Like, are you spending a lot of money to get this one thing? It's never the girl's problem. Because if we didn't fucking do it, the same shit with likes on Instagram, if we didn't fucking do it, we didn't inbox them like crazy, or we didn't offer, oh, you know, you look beautiful and all this other shit.
I would never say
and
that.
then,
I
me
would
neither, right?
fucking
Right?
never
I've
say
seen
that,
girls'
dude.
inboxes that are crazy, dudes just
Oh,
talking
yeah,
to themselves.
sure, but I would never say
Right,
fucking
but they're
that.
like, I think we're the problem, because now if we played the game evenly on the field, then there wouldn't be no need for me to go out and be like, oh, like I gotta go through. But
Well,
guys
this
are
is
the
competition.
problem.
This
Let
is
me.
competition,
It's
right?
competition.
It's
It's
competition.
competition.
But that's
it's
what it is.
competition.
It comes back down to it where you're saying like, yo, you bring the vibe, you bring the vibe, I bring the vibe. That person doesn't know how to bring the vibe. Guess what he brings? Bread.
But I think at the end
He
of the day,
brings the money,
Bring
and
it.
that's his.
Yeah.
And that's his
Bring
vibe.
it.
But see, that's the thing though.
but
And
you know where it
kudos
goes
to
when you bring
guys.
just the money.
But
You
see,
know,
but-
you should know where it goes.
But that's the thing though. I feel like every male group has one person in each section. You have that one guy that, yeah, this dude's loaded.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You
yeah,
had
yeah,
that
yeah.
one guy, he's funny. You got that one guy, he's fit.
Oh, he's the good-looking one. He's
Yeah,
fit.
you see what
he's
I'm saying?
this,
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
all have that.
He doesn't
in-
have everything, but he'll have, like he can
in
pull the
every
bitches just for,
prospective
yeah.
groups, we have that one person. So it's just kind of like, that's that person's infinity stone.
Yes.
That's that person's.
We get the gauntlets
All right,
together.
Yeah,
hey, what's your infinity stone?
I feel like I have a happy balance. I think I'm a happy balance. Like, you know what I mean? I got an okay personality.
I think you got a good personality.
Great
Thank you.
personality.
Honestly,
Great
yeah,
personality.
I think you got a good
I
personality.
think you sell yourself short.
And
No,
you're-
no, no,
Hey,
but-
I think you're
Yeah.
very friendly. I think you're very forward in a way that's comfortable with people.
And
Complimentary.
I appreciate that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I appreciate that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my thing is just like, I don't have a one stone that just dominates everything else. Like, I try to be very level on everything, where I'm always challenging myself to be better on this one,
Yeah.
That's real talk.
And that's real. And that's
real
one
talk.
time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my thing is just like this. I'm like, all right, cool, A, you need to work on this now. Okay, let me bring this down. Let me elevate this one up here. Like, you know what I mean? That's how I envision it when it comes down for me personally. Yeah. Other people, they may be like, all right, let me just go for my highlights. And it's fair. It's fair.
Sure.
You see
Sure.
what I'm
I mean,
saying?
what works for you works for you.
And
right?
that's what it is. That's what it comes down to. Like,
Right,
yo,
you go to, right? You know what I mean? If you're a fastball hitter, you're a fastball.
you're a fastball hitter. That's your thing. But if I could hit you with the knuckleball, if I could hit you with a curveball, 12-6, I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
I got a nice little portfolio. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I really, truly, I think, honestly, down the line, people, I think it's 50-50. You know what I mean? I understand that you're saying that it's.
I think we're the problem.
I think I do agree that to the point where we're the problem but like I said, everybody has their specialty.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where the internet is endless, and I could be in Idaho talking to a girl in Miami, telling her, hey, listen, don't worry about it. This is on me. You and your girls could fly down to Vegas. I got a hotel suite for you guys. Enjoy yourself. Happy birthday.
Crazy.
Gay.
When this gonna happen to me?
Gay.
When is Sugar Mama gonna do that for me?
Like, why can't I
need that happen to me
I
right
want to be
now.
a bad bitch one day. Like,
Right?
You know what I mean? Like,
I want to be on a fucking yacht, dog.
Like, yo, straight up. Yo, John,
That shit is not appealing to me, man. It's really not.
I like the
It's
opposite
not.
way when they fucking doing
I
shit
do
for
as
you.
well.
What?
I rather do that. I mean, I don't know.
Listen, before we get out of here, any positive or negative?
It's always positive with us. With this group, with this
No, I'm
group,
saying
it's
like
always
any
positive.
positive
There is
or
no
negative feedback, or not negative feedback. Anything that you want to give to the people for whatever guidance, growth.
Stay up, keep pushing.
Okay.
Keep working on yourself. Work on your fitness. Work on your health. Right. Keep up your appearance.
As you can see him, guys.
I think these things matter majorly in life. Keep up your health. Stay looking young. Stay positive. Believe in God. I mean, these things are they've worked for me. They're a plus for me.
I feel like John makes fortune cookies in his free time.
It could be a good side job.
Right? He's like, all right, here's one. You got.
No, very similar to him. Like, always work on yourself. I don't think there's a point in which you get to not work on yourself, especially as a guy.
Okay.
You have to work and love on yourself over everybody else. There's always that thing where if my cup isn't full, what way or how am I gonna fill your cup? Mine's not full.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you have to put in that work for yourself. And if you don't, then and you're looking through other
And if
people.
you're with real people, they're gonna fill your cup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real people,
I like
they're gonna
that.
fill your
Yeah.
cup.
Yeah, it's always like when you look at the people that have more money, the people that are bigger than you, the people that are in better positions than you, they want to help you succeed all the way.
1000%.
They want to, like, I've never been in a position where, at least at the very minimum, if you're not cocky and you're not an asshole and you're all this shit and you're asking for advice from somebody that is in a better position in whatever field you're looking to propel in or excel in, then that person usually is willing to help. Usually willing to help because they see the struggle. A good person. Most of the time it is. But if you're cocky, you think your shit don't stink or whatever, like, you have to work on yourself and then be okay with asking for help, right? Because you're always growing.
Yeah. If you want to grow, right?
Yeah, you're always growing. You're never enough. You're never enough. Stop being entitled. Work on yourself. Love yourself.
Guys, I love it. I love it. All I got to say for this particular episode, listen, money may not buy you happiness, but it sure buys rent for attention. Guys, man, listen, man, I want to thank A. I want to thank John.
Thank you.
Coming out on
Thanks for
here.
having us.
Yo, and I want to thank Peter
Especially
AMC.
Peter,
Bro,
this is
look
our
at-
sponsor. That's how we're getting paid.
Listen. I feel like he needs to drop a promo code.
Right,
This is how we're
right.
getting
John,
paid.
John, I need
No,
you to
so
get.
you go down to Peter at ANC, right? He's on the corner of Ferry Street and Broadway in Everett. He'll take care of you. Tell him John sent you. He'll know who it
John
is,
already got
right?
the
I'm in there
plug.
often. You need a weight belt. You need protein, creatine, pre-workout. Peter's got you. He's the man. Handsome Pete.
I feel like John has this in his car. Like John has a little. Guys, man, thank you guys for rocking out with us for another episode of Opinions and Consequences.